Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, and I shouldn't be this tired, but I definitely am. What time is it? It's like 6 on the dot, I think. And Little Miss Sunshine was the first night in a while that she was like waking up pretty often in the early, like the first part of the night. So that was a little rough. But then she woke up at 5:20, ready for the day, and I was not. This little girl here is just ready. So I'm gonna try and take you with me throughout my day today. It's actually very eventful. I'm meeting up with a couple of friends. One in the morning for a stroller walk, and then two of my other friends just to catch up and see each other because one of them is a fantastic photographer and she's never here. Or if she is here, she's always busy. So I'm going to try and start getting ready for the day, and then I will touch base with you guys shortly. Side note, totally recording on my phone this first part because I wasn't quite prepared to do or to start this today, and so my camera battery is deceased. It is dead. So I'm just charging it. Props to all you vloggers out there who just have it ready and you have it together early in the morning for your day in a life videos. Mad respect. Yeah. Okay, so that was much harder than I thought. So I was able to take a shower, and she actually slept through my entire shower. And I have curly hair, and this postpartum hair loss is wild. So just removing that TMI before I say this, just like to remove all the hair from the brush that I use in the shower alone takes a couple minutes. So I was very happy to be able to shower and not feel in a rush. And then woke up, made some coffee, which I didn't have any creamer, so I just have like milk, sugar-free, vanilla, syrup, cinnamon, and that's about it. But and I chugged a bottle of water. That's been my biggest challenge for myself, which I've told my husband to do this because the first thing he does is drink caffeine in the morning. Obviously, after a whole night of like sleeping, your body's dehydrated and you want to get some hydration going. So I chugged a bottle of water before I had anything else. So did that. I had some eggs and then my coffee, and now we are at my friend's house. We're about to go on a walk. It's actually really nice out today in Texas. It is 9:46 a.m. and it's still pretty chill, which is nice because for those of you guys who are from Texas, you know that it just gets hot. It gets hot. But baby girl is asleep. So hopefully we enjoy this nice walk and get some steps in, and yes, I'm excited. Today was kind of a hot mess, And clearly y'all saw my morning, me talking before the stroller walk, and then I blinked and now it's 6:32 p.m. And I was very quick to say, Ruby, just start over, pick another weekend to start this. And I feel like I'm being directed to not. Like, just stick with it. This is your first video. People will have grace for you. And if they don't, then they're not your people. Enough said. But I am back home. We are back home. And yeah, today was just like, it went by fast. The stroller walk was nice. I didn't, like, I'm new to this, y'all. So I'm like, I wanted to just keep that a little bit intimate and not just like vlog that part, you know, respect her privacy and stuff. She does have a baby that was born literally a week after Eliana, which is like such a blessing. I think being pregnant when I was amazing, because now it's her and a couple other friends that had babies around the same time, and we just get to see them grow up together. And so I'm definitely looking forward to that. She'll have a lot of built-in besties, like we like to say, which will be nice. But we had that walk. And then after that walk, I went to go visit my husband at his office that's a fairly new thing. But went to go check it out, see how he set it up, you know, and then we did some last minute planning for some of the things for tomorrow, because tomorrow is my stepdaughter's 6th birthday. And so instead of doing it here at the house, we are using, it's like a gymnastics, like tumbling place. And they have like a little room for like the party side of things. But then the other half of the time, the kiddos can be out releasing all the energy. I will be vlogging that tomorrow, which will be fun. Pray for me, because I know it's gonna be a lot happening really, really fast. But like I said, this video is gonna be raw, unfiltered, no makeup, hair up in a bun type of vibe. That is just me 24/7, honestly. Especially now being a mom, I feel like having a newborn has encouraged me, or maybe just like pushed me into embracing like just being present and not so fixated on like the small details of like, oh my gosh, my eyebrows are crazy, or my makeup isn't done. I was telling my friend Christiana this during our walk. I have been out of my makeup since the day I went into labor. And I think that's hilarious that I have yet to go to the store and buy some. But I also feel like in the summer, I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup because it's hot. And as much as I don't sweat a lot from my face, it's humid. I feel sticky. And to have makeup on your face and feel sticky, it's just not a good combination for me personally. But yeah, if any of y'all have any recommendations on like a summertime skin, like makeup, no makeup look, let me know. But I like to do a lot of natural, very simple ingredient type things. So yes, let me help out this little girl. She's doing tummy time, and she's doing fantastic, by the way. But eventually she gets tired and then she starts making all these noises. So one sec. All right, y'all. Baby's down. She's asleep. And I just wanted to, I guess, talk a little bit about why I'm even starting YouTube and like vlogging. Obviously, I kind of mentioned in my story, for those of y'all who do follow me, I've always enjoyed creating. I'm a very creative person. I've enjoyed editing content, videos, making reels, all that good stuff. For me, it's just like, it's a stress reliever, right? But aside from that, I think One of the biggest things that I've realized and I've learned throughout these past couple, soon to be 3 months of being a mom to a newborn, is that not everything is going to go as planned. And I feel like that might be common sense to a lot of people. And deep down, I knew that, like, way before I got pregnant, that was something that I would encounter when I became a mom. But I don't think you fully understand it, and like, until you're in it. And I think that goes for anything. But I want my content to be something that is, one, relatable. Let me start off by saying this: God has blessed me. God has blessed my family, my husband, in many, many ways. So I don't want anything that I'm about to say to sound like I'm ungrateful. We have a good life, but I'm not out here, rolling in dough, like living in a 6-7 bedroom home with a room dedicated for all activity. I make it work. Yeah, that's what I do. And I think there's a lot of people out there who are like, oh my gosh, I need all these things for when I have a baby, and I need to have all of these things figured out when I have a baby. And although, yeah, is it helpful to have some things sorted out or certain things, before all that happens? Sure. I think in a perfect world, absolutely. But in all reality, like, I think we cause ourselves so much more stress. And like, when I say we, I mean like us women specifically. I can't speak for a man. I'm not a man. But yeah, as someone who is a big planner, I'm big into the details. You can ask anybody that really knows me. And when it comes to having a baby, you can plan all you want. You can have a birth plan. You can, have the room set up a certain way, and then baby comes, that birth plan didn't happen the way you thought. That room isn't working as well as you thought it would, or whatever it is. I want and hope that, like, we as a society can normalize, like, going with the flow and still being able to enjoy the small moments that happen day to day, like the daily moments that we experience as first-time parents, as parents in general, with our babies, and not allow the details, to get in the way of that joy, of that memory. So yeah, I want my channel to kind of reflect that. For the longest time, I think I was beating myself up for, like, I don't have a dedicated nursery for my baby girl, and does she deserve one? She deserves the world in my eyes, right? But the space that we do have, we have her in, like, our room, is beautiful, and it serves its purpose. And yeah, that's it, right? Like, thank God that I have the space for it. Thank God that we have a community, that has supported us through blessing us with gifts and all these things. That you can ask my husband. I was like freaking out. Like, we don't have this, we don't have that, and I'm due in less than 10 weeks, But yeah, not to go on and on and on, but just to kind of give you guys gist. But this is also not going to be just solely about motherhood. I think, we're hoping to do some traveling this year, and just taking you guys along for the ride of life. There we go. That's the theme. Life through my eyes, and you guys get a sneak peek behind the scenes of it all. And we'll see what this turns into. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to learn along the way I want to do things. If I want to have a fancy intro, if I don't, I'll share the things that I love. I'll share the things that I've tried and I did not like. Everything. So I would love for you guys to comment on what do y'all want to see? What do you guys enjoy? I mean, I know what I like to watch as a mom, you know, as much as a lot of the YouTubers out there are like, oh, my content is boring. It's the same thing over and over again. I love watching it because it's relatable, you know? Um, so yeah, comment down below. What do you guys want to watch? What do you guys want to see? What type of content do you guys enjoy? Um, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Good morning, y'all. Oh, be careful. You can just go through it. It's okay. Oh, you okay? Yep. Here we go. Good morning. Today is a pretty peaceful morning, but I'm laughing because last night I was looking at the content that I was able to film and realized I kept on saying, oh, I'm doing last minute plannings for the party tomorrow, for the party Saturday. And lo and behold, oh, girl, today is not Saturday. It's Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. So, Exhibit A of one of the things I'm getting used to, postpartum is my memory is a little scrambled. So, I have to have grace for myself. But today I actually we have my stepdaughter this weekend. So, it's also her birthday. You can keep going, baby. It's okay. I can see you. So, she's currently on her scooter in front of me. So, that's where I'm looking. Yeah, so today is honestly going to be a chill day. With that being said, given that it's Friday, we don't actually have any plans today, so it will be a very spontaneous day. See what we do. It might just be chilling at home. We shall see. But I'm going to bring you guys along and stick through it with my first vlog. So I hope you guys are still watching and enjoying, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, so there's actually something I want to talk about. I just put baby girl down to sleep for a nap. Her first nap of the day, actually, at 11:09, which I'm doing something different today, and I'm trying to see if it's gonna work. Usually, so I use this app called Huckleberry, and it has this like sweet spot feature that tells me when she might be overtired, or like when would be a good time to put her down for a nap so that she's not overtired in a sense, and extra fussy. And I've been using that and I've really enjoyed it. But I just feel like lately she's been really fighting the naps that it suggests. And so today I'm kind of just like, okay, if there were no apps, no nothing, and I just went with her cues, right, common sense, let's see how that goes. And so while I was cleaning the kitchen, I had her in her little play love every gym playmat, and I could hear that she started to get a little fussy, so then I went ahead and put her down for a nap, and it didn't take that long, so I'm curious to see how long she stays asleep. We'll see. So I have been spending most of the day doing laundry, and I'm currently doing my stepdaughter's laundry. And she walked into the living room and was like, "Oh, you're fast, you know?" And so I'm like, "Okay, homegirl's about to turn 6 tomorrow." She's a big girl, and I was like, let's start, teaching her proper way to fold things. I know that was something that was taught to me um, at about that age, 7. Oh, don't even. At around that time, and it's been such a skill. I mean, I've seen some people not know how to fold clothes, which is crazy. So I started with, some of the smaller items, and she's now helping me do laundry. I mean, well, folding clothes. When I was her age, it made me realize, wow, like, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that I don't know. But you don't know until you don't know. You don't know until you know. Right. We are folding some laundry. Are you having fun?
Yes.
What a lie. No, just kidding. You like it? It's some Easton. Good morning. Well, good afternoon. It is 12 o'clock. It is Saturday. Finally Saturday, day of the party. I have baby on this side and the birthday girl over here. How old are you?
Good.
How old are you, Goofy?
6.
6 years old. Do you like being 6? Yeah. Are you excited about what we're going to be doing today? Yeah. Do you have any idea about what we're doing today? No? It's a surprise, huh? Yeah. Okay. So we are currently making a quick stop at Michael's to... I can't really say much, y'all, but we're making a stop and then we're going to be going to our final destination. So I'm excited to see her reaction, and yeah, have a good day. Okay, not sure if you guys can hear me. It's kind of loud in here. Yeah. But can I just give some props out to my baby girl, Eliana? She is sleeping through this. Yo. out like a light. God bless. God bless. All right, we are back home from that 6th birthday celebration, and it was fun, but I feel like those places are always overstimulating. And I think Eliana could agree too. She was kind of just over it. She was looking at everybody like, what's happening? But that went well. It's a pretty cool place. If you are in the DFW area, you've probably seen like Cheeky Monkey. I don't know what the other places are, but it's that same concept. But that was fun. Now we're home, kind of recharging a little bit. We're going to be taking Eli's niece shopping because her birthday just recently passed. And so we're giving her a little bit of a shopping spree, which will be fun. And then that will most likely be the end of our day for today, which is very much so needed. I am so tired. But baby girl is currently doing some time on her little mat to stretch her legs because she's been in the carrier all day, and I am not a fan of that. But it was necessary because that place was so busy. There was a lot of people, a lot of things going on. But she did so good. She didn't cry. She didn't get fussy. Maybe near the end when she was like, hello, feed me. But after that feeding, she was golden. So I couldn't ask for a better day. I was very proud of her, proud of us as a family for pulling that event together. It going well. HEB cakes, 10 out of 10. And yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed my very first vlog. It's a combination of a couple days. It was a very interesting combination, but that's kind of what it's supposed to be, right? I'm not supposed to be doing anything crazy or extra. This is just an insight into a day in my life with my family and the things that we got going on. So stay tuned for whatever comes next, and I'll catch you later.